TravelSites.com presents the 13 best places to visit in Vietnam. There are some amazing vacation destinations out there, especially in Asia, and Vietnam is one of the very best. This South Asian nation is famous for its gorgeous landscapes and a long stretch of coastline scattered with beautiful beaches. Vietnam has something for everyone, whether you're in the middle of a town or out in the wilderness. Its bustling cities appeal to shoppers, its beaches and bays draw in romantics and adventurers, and its unique temples and centuries-old sites attract history buffs and culture lovers. No matter who you are and what you love, you can have a magical time here. Just a warning though, a single trip will never be enough to see and experience all Vietnam has to offer, but we'll give you a few recommendations to help you make the most of your trip. Here are 13 fascinating places to include in any visit to Vietnam. Number 1. Hanoi. Okay, you can't visit a country without seeing its capital city. Capitals are the epicenters of culture and entertainment. They're always among the best places to visit if you want to get a full taste of a particular country. Hanoi is an enormous city and home to nearly 8 million people. This makes it the second biggest city in Vietnam. It's found in the northern part of the country in the Red River Delta. There's about 1,000 years of history behind Hanoi. Visitors can see the influence of all those years surrounding them in the city streets. French, Chinese, and other Asian aspects have contributed to the city's architecture, food, and lifestyle. Must-see sites include the Dong Xuan Market and the Bach Ma Temple. Don't forget to check out the Vietnam Fine Art Museum too. Number 2. Ha Long Bay. Oh, you can't miss Ha Long Bay. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most beautiful places in the country. Located in the Van Don District in Quang Ninh Province, the bay features all kinds of limestone islands spread out across the Gulf of Tonkin. Travel experts recommend staying here at least one night so you can see the bay after sunset. The best way to experience Ha Long Bay, of course, is by boat. You can take cruises around the area and even explore caves like Hang Sung Sot. There are about 2,000 islands in the bay, so you can spend a long time here and still discover new things every moment. Number 3. Phong Nha Bang. This is a national park in the Quang Binh province in the north-central coast area, right on the border with Laos. It's an awesome place for anyone who loves the great outdoors. The park stretches out across more than 470 square miles, filled with forests and plains on the surface and hiding many intricate caves and grottos underneath. In 2009, explorers found the world's biggest cave in Phong Nha Bang. It's a true haven for adventurers with lots of opportunities for hiking, photography, and exploration. Number 4. Ho Chi Minh City. One of the biggest cities in all Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City is located in the southern part of the country, not far from the coast. Historically famous for its role in the Vietnam War, it's also renowned for its French colonial architecture and landmarks. It has its own Notre Dame Cathedral, and you can also see many French-style buildings throughout the city streets. Ho Chi Minh City is a lively place with a lot of color and excitement. It has some of the best street food and markets in the country. Culture lovers can check out the HCMC Museum and the Jade Emperor Pagoda. Meanwhile, those who love to shop can visit the Dong Quoi district for markets and boutiques. Number 5. My Son. Now, My Son is the name given to a group of abandoned temples and temple ruins. The temples were used for Hindu worship of the god Shiva. You can find them in the Quang Nam province in the central part of the country, not too far from Da Nang. The temples are spread out across a beautiful valley surrounded by mountains and date back as far as the 4th century. My Son is another UNESCO World Heritage Site. You can delve into Vietnam's fascinating past by examining the amazing old carvings and relics here. Number 6. The Mekong Delta. The Mekong River is the 12th largest river in the world and the 7th longest in the continent. It flows throughout Southeast Asia and runs over 2,700 miles, traversing 6 countries. Many people visit Vietnam just to experience the mighty Mekong. You can take short boat rides and full multi-day cruises along the Mekong River. You'll see amazing wildlife along the way and can stop off at various little villages too. There are even floating markets and special boat trips into natural reserve areas like Khao Mo and U Minh. Number 7. Nha Trang. If you're looking for a city of natural beauty, Nha Trang is where you want to go. Located on the coast in southern Vietnam, it's one of the hottest resort destinations in the country. Each year, travelers visit Nha Trang for its beautiful beaches and super diving spots. You can sail over to the many islands and discover the marine life, and even take cable cars over to the little island paradise of Hanoi. If you prefer to keep your feet on solid ground, Nha Trang has terrific seafood restaurants too. Number 8. Boyan. Yet another UNESCO World Heritage Site in the Quang Nam Province, Boyan is noted for its history. The Old Town District is one of the best preserved parts of the country's past, and the area's Japanese bridge is one of its highlights. The locals are very friendly, and the area hosts many fun traditional events each year. Hoi An is easy to access from almost anywhere around Vietnam. During your visit, be sure to check out the local museums and taste some banh mi. Number 9. Hue. Located in the center of Vietnam, Hue was once the country's capital city and is still one of the most historic places in the nation. Here you can see what an old fishing port really looked like hundreds of years ago. The breathtaking 19th century Hanoi Citadel is a prominent feature in Hue. You can also check out the Forbidden Purple City and the Royal Theater replica. After that, try sailing along the beautiful Perfume River or climb the TMU Pagoda Tower. In short, there's plenty to do and you won't want to leave this extraordinary place. Number 10. Sapa. When we think of Vietnam, we picture vast rice fields and towering mountains, and that's what you'll find in Sapa, one of the most beautiful rice terrace areas in the world. The nearby Hoan Ly Nature Reserve is filled with wild pigs, birds, reptiles, and other wildlife. You can also learn a lot about Vietnam's ethnic minorities around Sapa. The area is home to the likes of the Red Dao and the Hmong people. Number 11. Da Nang. One of the most famous cities in Vietnam, Da Nang is the 5th biggest city in the country and located out on the coast. It has lovely sandy beaches, perfect for sunbathing and watching the sunset. It's one of the most romantic locations in Vietnam too, ideal for couples on their honeymoon. Da Nang is a good base for travelers with quick access for trips to the nearby Marble Mountains and Ba Na Hills. Many old Buddhist temples and shrines are located in the surrounding area too. In the city itself, you can admire French colonial architecture and explore green national parks. You can also snap some selfies in front of the amazing Dragon Bridge and do lots of shopping in the city's downtown area. Number 12. Hai Van Pass. Looking for a scenic drive in Vietnam? Hai Van Pass translates to Ocean Cloud Pass, and as the name suggests, you can admire both the skies and the seas along its 21 kilometers. It's best enjoyed on motorbike, but can be amazing in a car as well. The pass has even been featured on leading car and travel shows over the years. Hai Van Pass is located on Vietnam's National Route 1A. It once connected the old kingdoms of Champa and Dai Viet. Now it stretches along the border of Da Nang and the Tru Tien Hua province. It's ranked as one of the top coastal roads in the world, offering sublime views as the road twists, turns, and climbs higher and higher into the clouds. Number 13. The Cu Chi Tunnels. Head over to the Cu Chi district and take a tour of this large network of underground tunnels in Ho Chi Minh City, running about 75 miles in total. There are 2 main tunnel display sites, Ben Ninh and Ben Duoc. Whichever one you visit, you're guaranteed to have an amazing time. A guide will lead you as you crawl through the tunnels, teaching you about the role the tunnels played during the Vietnam War. You'll learn about different traps and secret passages that soldiers used to get around. The attraction also includes a shooting range, where guests can fire real M16 rifles. So whether you're admiring the rice fields of Sapa or taking in the sights of Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam will leave its mark on your heart. It's an extraordinary country filled with so much to see and do, and if you make the most of your trip, you can fly home with a lot of happy memories. Share your thoughts with us. Which is the best place to visit in Vietnam and why? Tell us and leave a comment in the section below. Like always, this video is brought to you by TravelSites.com, which helps you get the cheapest and best travel experience. Don't forget to like and subscribe to find more useful travel tips and exciting places for your next travel venture.